Listen, Art, you're never going to get all the Epstein papers. You're never going to get all the MLK files. You're never going to get all the Malcolm files. And let me throw this at you, Art. One of the reasons Donald Trump released the Malcolm X and Dr. King files is because he knew that they were going to force him to release the Epstein files. And he wanted to make sure he left a good enough taste in black people's mouths so we wouldn't hold him to task too much. You see how that works? Let me let the Malcolm files out. Let me get the King files out. So black people are so busy studying the Malcolm files and studying the Dr. King files, they won't have time to worry about the Epstein files. And the reason President Trump don't need black people worrying about the Epstein files, instead worrying about the Malcolm and the King, Art, guess who most of the victims were on Epstein Island? Black children. The Epstein Island is right by the U.S. Virgin Islands, Art. It's you get to it from St. Thomas. I was there. They told me the whole story. They told me how they would fly them in. They told me the airport where they would put them at. They told me how they would gather the black kids and fly them out. They said they would come in on domestic airplanes, right? Or like anybody else. They would fly in like any other tourist, and then they would be shuttled along to a private airport. That's when they would get on Epstein's plane or whatever plane, and then they would fly them to Epstein Island. They said this was not a secret in St. Thomas. They say, Dr. Umar, what Epstein was doing on this island was not a secret at all. And there's no way he could have done it without the U.S. government knowing what he did. And a lot of those victims, Art, they were our children.